Ever scroll through Instagram and suddenly feel like your savings account is inadequate? Like everyone else is living a life of luxury, flashing designer clothes, exotic vacations, and brand new cars? You're not alone. Social media isn't just about connecting anymore. It's a silent, insidious force shaping your financial decisions, pushing you towards purchases you don't need, investments you don't understand, and a lifestyle you can't afford. This isn't just about envy. It's about algorithms designed to make you spend. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on how social media is quietly emptying your wallet and what you can do about it before it's too late. Topic 1. The comparison trap: why your feed makes you feel poor. We've all been there. You're feeling pretty good about your finances, maybe you just hit a savings goal. Then, a quick scroll through your feed. Suddenly, a friend is on a yacht in Santorini, an influencer is unboxing a 5-figure watch, and a high school acquaintance just bought their third investment property. Instantly, your hard-earned progress feels insignificant. This is the comparison trap. Social media presents a curated highlight reel, not real life. You're comparing your unfiltered, messy reality to someone else's perfectly staged fiction. This constant bombardment of perceived wealth triggers feelings of inadequacy, making you question your own financial decisions and, worse, creating an intense desire to keep up. This desire is a potent mental trigger for impulse spending, as you seek to alleviate that feeling of not enoughness by acquiring what others have. It's a vicious cycle where seeing leads to wanting, wanting leads to spending, and spending rarely leads to lasting satisfaction. Topic 2. Influencer marketing: the hidden salespeople in your pocket. Think those product recommendations from your favorite influencer are just friendly advice? Think again. The influencer industry is a multi-billion-dollar machine. Behind every "I just love this" post is often a hefty paycheck, an affiliate link, or a direct sponsorship. These aren't friends. They're highly effective salespeople operating under the guise of authenticity. They build trust, they tap into your aspirations, and then they leverage that connection to sell you products and services, often without full transparency about their financial incentives. Their job is to make you feel like you need what they have or what they promote to achieve a similar lifestyle. The problem arises when these recommendations lead to purchases that don't align with your financial goals or are simply unaffordable. It's an illusion of peer recommendation, designed specifically to bypass your critical thinking and activate your desire to belong or aspire. Topic 3. FOMO: fear of missing out and impulse spending. Social media thrives on FOMO. Limited time offers, flash sales, exclusive experiences. These are all amplified through urgent social media posts. Everyone's going to this festival. Don't miss out on this crypto pump. This course is only available for the next 24 hours. The fear of being left out, of missing a prime opportunity or an unforgettable experience, can override rational financial planning. This leads to impulse purchases driven by emotion rather than logic. You see friends posting about a spontaneous trip, and suddenly, you feel compelled to book one too, even if it means dipping into savings or going into debt. The desire to participate in shared experiences or capitalize on perceived, once-in-a-lifetime, deals can push people to make financial commitments they regret later, all because of a fleeting feeling of exclusion. This psychological pressure is incredibly effective because it taps into our innate human need for connection and belonging. Topic 4. Financial gurus and get-rich-quick schemes. Scroll for 5 minutes and you'll inevitably find self-proclaimed financial gurus promising to reveal the secret to millions. I made $10,000 in a day with this simple trick. Quit your job and become a millionaire with my 3-step system. These often target those feeling financially insecure or desperate, offering tantalizingly simple solutions to complex problems. They leverage slick presentations, rented luxury cars, and images of passive income to sell expensive courses, questionable investment strategies, or even outright scams. The appeal is the promise of transformation, the idea that you, too, can achieve this seemingly effortless wealth. However, the vast majority of these schemes are either fronts for selling high-priced, low-value information, or they promote high-risk ventures that can wipe out your savings. Due diligence is often sacrificed at the altar of aspiration and the powerful imagery these gurus project. Topic 5. The Aesthetic Economy, Paying for the Perfect Social Media Life. Social media has created an aesthetic economy, where looking the part is often prioritized over actually being the part. People spend money on clothes, home decor, exotic food, or experiences solely for the purpose of creating content that projects a desired image online. This isn't about genuine enjoyment, it's about curating a public persona. That $15 latte is for the photo. That expensive outfit is for the Instagram post. That weekend getaway is to prove you're living your best life. This continuous pursuit of the perfect aesthetic can lead to significant overspending, especially on depreciating assets or fleeting experiences that offer little long-term financial return. The dopamine hit from likes and comments can become a powerful motivator, driving a cycle of consumption aimed at validation rather than actual financial well-being. It's a performative existence, where your finances are stretched thin to maintain an illusion. Topic 6. Debt shaming and financial vulnerability. While less common, the darker side of social media can also include debt shaming or the public display of financial vulnerability. When people share their financial struggles online, they can be met with judgment, unsolicited and often bad advice, or even exploitation. Conversely, the pressure to hide financial difficulties due to the fear of judgment can prevent individuals from seeking help or openly discussing their situation, which only exacerbates the problem. The public nature of social media means that sensitive financial information, even if shared with good intentions, can be misinterpreted, used against you, or lead to a sense of shame that makes it harder to address real financial issues. This lack of a safe space for honest financial discourse contributes to the isolation of those struggling, perpetuating unhealthy money behaviors in private. Topic 7. The Algorithm Trap. How your feed is tailored to make you spend. It's not accidental that you see certain ads. Social media algorithms are incredibly sophisticated. They track your interests, your clicks, your demographics, and your online behavior to show you highly targeted content and advertisement. If you've ever looked at a pair of shoes online, then suddenly your entire feed is filled with shoe ads. You've experienced this. These algorithms are designed to keep you engaged, but more importantly, to connect you with products and services you're likely to buy. They create a feedback loop of desire, constantly presenting you with temptations tailored to your perceived weaknesses. This personalized marketing makes it incredibly difficult to resist spending, as you're constantly exposed to exactly what you might want, often at moments of vulnerability or boredom. It's an economic ecosystem where your attention and your spending are the ultimate product. Topic 8. Turning off the noise. Practical steps to reclaim your wallet. So, how do you fight back? First, unfollow accounts that trigger comparison or promote unrealistic lifestyles. Purge your feed of inspiration that makes you feel bad. Second, critically evaluate influencer recommendations. Are they really recommending this, or are they getting paid? Look for disclaimers. Third, introduce friction. Don't save your credit card details on shopping app. Make yourself physically get up and find your card for every purchase. That pause can prevent an impulse buy. Fourth, cultivate an anti-aesthetic. Embrace financial minimalism. Find joy in experiences and genuine connections rather than material possessions. Fifth, dedicate specific, limited times to social media. Don't scroll mindlessly, use it with intention. Reclaim your attention, and you'll reclaim your money. Social media is a powerful tool, but it's also a financial minefield. It feeds the comparison trap, bombards you with disguised advertisements, capitalizes on FOMO, and pushes you towards questionable schemes. Your financial peace, your ability to save, and your long-term wealth are constantly under attack from the very platforms designed to connect us. But you're not powerless. By understanding these insidious tactics and implementing simple, practical changes, you can regain control of your financial decisions and protect your wallet from the endless scroll. Understanding these threats is just the first step. The next crucial step is equipping yourself with the actual tools and strategies to build wealth and resist these pressures. For some incredibly powerful resources and exclusive recommendations to fortify your financial defense, check out the description and the first pinned comment below. And since you've stayed with me to the very end, YouTube knows you're serious about taking control. It's chosen the absolute best video for you to watch right now. It's waiting on the screen. Click it and let's keep building that financial freedom.